Alright, good evening and welcome back to a new game on the channel. Today we will be starting Prince of Persia The Two Thrones with our first playthrough ever. We played through Prince of Persia The Sands of Time, Warrior Within and The Lost Crown, but yeah, we still haven't played The Forgotten Sands, The Two Thrones and the reboot game, I guess. So yeah, those ones I still want to play, and yeah, we're gonna continue with the Sands of Time trilogy, and yeah, the third game, the last one.
I thought my homeland would receive me with open arms, but my only welcome was fire and arrows. Nothing in my kingdom is the way it was. Not even me. No more suffering. I can stop this! Stay back!
That was a pretty cool trailer. And it seems like there's quite a few gameplay additions that I definitely didn't see in The Sands of Time or Warrior Within. The Karnak air assassination being one of them. But also the chariot racing. Quite a few other things. So hey there, Hermione, welcome in. Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones, you love this game? Oh, do you? Very nice. I heard good things about this game. But yeah, for me it's my first time playing it. I've never played it before. I've only played The Sands of Time, Warrior Within and the newest one, The Lost Crown. But yeah, it's been quite a while since I played Warrior Within, so I felt it was a good time now to finally pick up the series again and play the next one in the chronology. Also, just one sec, I gotta adjust something in OBS real quick. Okay, that's better. You would say Sands of Time is perhaps a bit better than this. Warrior Within is okay, but The Two Thrones is just very special. I gotcha. Yeah, for me, out of the first two games, I definitely preferred Sands of Time. I think the idea behind Warrior Within was cool, but I didn't like that it was so much more edgy in lots of ways, I guess. It was definitely kind of like a tone switch in some ways. And I've also definitely struggled a bit with the layout of the map in Warrior Within and just general, like, kind of like the whole navigation. There were like tons of times I was really confused and didn't really know where to go. And I also played without any guides, so I tried to find out everything myself. But yeah, it was definitely difficult to traverse sometimes. I had an easier time with Sands of Time. Exactly, like so much backtracking you had to do. And if you don't know exactly what you have to do sometimes, you know, that can become like doubly annoying. But overall, I still enjoyed every game, but yeah, out of the ones I played, Sands of Time and The Lost Crown I really enjoyed. And I would definitely replay again. But yeah, I had to do a couple of things to set this up here, because it's a bit of an older game. You would have to play on an Xbox 360 controller to have it work proper. Unfortunately, there's some modders out there that actually give you like a config, which makes it easier to both adjust the controls here, but also to have in-game the correct button displayed, which you have to press for certain things. So it's gonna make a lot of controlling much easier. But yeah, I would say let's go ahead and start a new game. On normal difficulty. Of course, I play every new game on just regular difficulty. Just want to have like the default experience.
We all make mistakes. Some are small, some are large. But his mistake, born of innocence, fueled by pride, was the greatest and most terrible of them all. Some believed when the prince journeyed to the island of time to escape death that he returned alone. The amulet destroyed, the Dahaka appeased, the empress dead. The prince was free at last. But this is not how it happened. The truth is that he chose to save me from my destiny. In doing so, he set me free. And doomed us all. Prince, of all the possible futures, this one held the most promise, but something has changed.
Do not worry, Kailina. No harm will come to you in Babylon. I promise. Look, we are nearly home.
As our ship lay sinking in the harbor, the prince found himself in a city quite different from the one he left behind. The normally busy wharves were now decimated. Blood-spattered awnings and splintered door frames were all that waited to greet him. And the people, merchants, beggars, fishermen, were nowhere to be found. Others had taken their place.
Let her go!
Could be wrong, but isn't this voice actor Yuri Löwenthal the voice behind the first Prince of Persia, Sense of Time, and then also, of course, later, for example, Spider-Man? Definitely sounds like him. It's kind of funny, this animation here.
a man of great depravity, believed himself immortal till he had a date with gravity.
Very true. Gotta hate when you have a date with gravity, all of a sudden. And that's definitely fair, Hermione. I'm looking forward to see what this game has in store for me and how it might differ to the other two games.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Nostalgia hitting your heart. I don't blame you. Have you played this when it came out or like close to when it came out? Oh, this him? Very cool. I do like his voice actor a lot actually. I think he did a great job in Spider-Man in the games. Definitely my favorite performance of his so far, I would say. No worries, Hermione. I would try to get there a bit faster, so maybe it's gonna get you to talk about it sooner. You knew it late stream. I wasn't quite sure when and if I would be able to go live today because there's been quite a few things. Oh, that's so funny. That I had to take care of today. So I didn't really had like time to really sit down and stream for at least 2 hours today. And yeah, it's not gonna be longer than 2 hours today as well, tonight. But yeah, it's good to at least be able to start on this game. And given it's not like an overly long game, I feel like we can definitely make some progress in 2 hours as well. As soon as it came out, you've played all the Prince of Persia games, all of them, all of the series. Wait, hold on, that's not true, you've not played the latest one. That's fair. I mean, it's like quite recent and definitely a game you need to pay full price for, I would say. But I can really recommend The Lost Crown. I had a great time with it. I thought it was great.
Haunted by visions from his past. The dockside tavern where he'd spent many late nights was now reduced to cinders. Babylon's proud armada, which he would often come to greet, lay cracked and broken, cast to the bottom of the Euphrates.
But there are classic mechanics here with a wall run. So you've played this like 50 times, Hermione. Holy shit. Yeah, that is definitely a lot of times. It's also not a very long game, is it? But yeah, that would definitely make you kind of like an expert on this game, I guess. It's kind of funny, the like physics glitches sometimes.
Everywhere there are signs of battle. But what of Babylon's guard? Where have they all gone?
And my favorite thing about these games has definitely been the parkour, like the traversal, and also like doing puzzles and stuff. I don't really need... Oh, that was pretty cool. We can like jump off a beam here. I kind of did that by accident. But yeah, I kind of didn't really like play these games for the combat necessarily. But yeah, the parkour I really enjoyed for sure. I gotcha. Yeah, that's totally fair. But yeah, I would definitely know your way around this game. I have it works. Perfect. And now we can drink some water to save the game. Very good message to give to the kids, isn't it? Always gotta stay hydrated.
Here when you return. Good. This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
Oh, didn't see it. Landscape camera. Ah yeah, that's cool. Can I get an overview here?
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Why is it that every time disaster strikes, I find myself without a proper blade? Still, it's better than nothing.
Just use it as like a hidden blade. Bene. A way up in case I fall. While the screen is distorted, press Y to start the speed kill. Ooh. Speed kill. So basically like an assassination. That is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I like it. Assassino. Pretty cool to actually have like a stealth system. Just gotta destroy everything. You never know if there could be something hidden inside. Oh yeah, I miss the parkour here. I still don't understand why we never got the ability to really wall run in an AC game. I mean, we had kind of like a wall run animation with like Arno, for instance, when he's like going up, you know, like a building. You can like choose diagonal and then you would do like a short wall run. But like I have a dedicated wall run ability because it's like physically possible. People can do it. Not really unrealistic in any shape or form. Waiting for it to appear now that I'm playing a game he likes. Probably not asleep yet. I think he is at this point. It would be like past 6 AM, I think. I'm not sure if he's still awake at that point. But who knows. But I'm sure he's gonna maybe be able to catch it next time when I'm streaming at a more reasonable hour. Maybe. Yeah, wall running in AC would be so good. Just in general, just give us like more parkour moves. Mind if you've seen all the crazy mode that came out recently for the OG AC games, like stepping onto handholds Oh, the mod, you mean? Yeah, yeah, I saw like the kind of like overhaul mod that they made for the early AC games. Even like giving vote to like AC2 and stuff, which was really cool. I haven't actually used those mods yet, but I might actually do for my next time playing because I would really enhance the gameplay greatly. They've actually posted, I think, a video recently, either on my or Rod's Discord, where somebody showcased some of the mechanics of those mods. That's really cool. I'm really glad that people in the community are like actively working on making parkour better. Because if I didn't, then we also wouldn't have gotten the Mirage upgrades to like the eject height or yeah, just having like more and better like side and back ejects. I mean, there's even people who made like menu jump mods for Mirage, even though they look really weird. But they made it work. I gotcha. I think he might still be awake like an hour ago or so, but I think that's usually like his latest time. I actually saw him earlier as well in another stream over at catch-ups. Must have been about an hour ago actually. But I'm pretty sure he's asleep by now. Yeah, honestly, respect to Ubisoft Bordeaux for doing that, because there have been so many studios that wouldn't have, you know, reacted like that to fan feedback. So I'm glad they actually did implement that, especially for console players that don't have access to any kind of like mods.
No! No way into the city now. I will have to climb this siege tower and enter from above.
Oh, nice. You can use the decker to go down the curtain. See, another really cool parkour mechanic that you could easily put into Assassin's Creed. Like, how difficult would it be? Okay, right bumper to block. Oh shit. I guess that. Okay. Oh, very nice. Got a new weapon. Ah, sword and dagger combo. I like it. Interesting. Kind of like a whirlwind attack. Like going X into Y. Ooh. Even more range. That's like Y into X. What the heck? Did you see that? Holy shit, okay. That's pretty cool. The sound his fists make when slamming it into things is so funny. Gotta love when you have like satisfying sounds like that, or like funny sounds. Yeah, it seems pretty cool. Like pretty in-depth so far. Especially for a game of that age. I like it, and I guess I've only seen like the surface here. Or what's possible.
I can sense the others who have passed through this place, intent on bringing harm to my family.
You know, what's really funny playing the Sense of Time for the first time and then just realizing how much it is Assassin's Creed, you know? Like the way the whole like movement works in lots of ways, you know, it's just so similar. And of course, like in a way, Sense of Time just felt like a giant Assassin's Creed tomb from like AC2 or something. Yeah, that's what I loved about it, you know, because it really felt like that. You could really tell the kind of like influence, you know, that it had on Assassin's Creed, which makes sense, of course, because, I mean, AC in itself was originally planned as a Prince of Persia game. Prince of Persia Assassins. But, yeah, can really tell, like, where it came from. But it's good when games have, like, kind of like pressing versus holding kind of like things, because it just gives you double as many ways to kind of like deal with situations and like try different combos. It's good when you kind of like make use of like what you can do with a controller, especially. Really like making use of everything you could be doing with like different button combos and stuff. Hey there, Saint, welcome in. Guten Abend. Wie geht es Ihnen heute? Tombs are directly inspired by Prince of Persia. Camera movements and everything. Exactly. If the camera movement kind of like helping you to find the next thing. Which most of the time just confuse people even more. Especially when you're like, okay, what direction do I have to put the left bumper now? Or the left control stick to actually jump proper?
4 weeks I've been at sea, and every day spent dreaming of my return to Babylon. But never, in all my visions of the future, did I suspect a homecoming such as this. War. It is the only answer. But war with who? And why?
Look at these stylish assassinations. So you could have technically stealth this part by just going up here, apparently. But why not just kill them? Am I right? And these physics glitches are so funny when you're like on top of this thing here. And just try to go forward down when that happens. At least it doesn't like bug me out straight and I have to like reload the game or something. That way it's just like funny. Alles ist gut, mein Freund. Das hört sich exzellent an. Freut mich zu hören. That must be a bug in the weapon too constantly. consistently. Yeah, maybe it's an issue with like modern systems, or maybe like could also be related to like frame rate or like desync, a higher hertz.
You should know that it was not love that drove him, but duty. I was his responsibility. He had made a promise that was now broken and undone. As with all mistakes he had made, the prince meant to fix this. A noble goal, to be certain, but a selfish one as well. For he was motivated to ease his own pain.
I know these streets. Knew them anyway. I must keep pace with Kylina if I'm to find the one responsible for this.
And I wish I could just assassinate this dude. Oh shit, they actually killed me. Thought I could jump onto this dude and just like assassinate, but I guess not. Game over. Well, that's the game, guys. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everyone being interested in Prince of Persia, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna play. I like how long that.
Requiescat in pace.
The double requiescat in pace. Requiescat in pace. Resquis in paces. Same, that's a limited scale of your German knowledge. Just good evening and you're fine. Very nice. That's totally fair. Yeah, we can continue talking in English. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hey, Vaos, welcome in. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? How's Prince of Persia going anyway? Yeah, so far so good. I mean, we just died for first time. So that happened. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I played the other two games before this as well, but it was quite a while ago. The Sense of Time and Warrior Within. But I really enjoyed them, so I've been looking forward to this. It still feels similar enough that I would say it's definitely part of the same like core gameplay. But yeah, it's really, really fun so far. I just love the kind of like parkour and climbing and traverse in these games. It's really fun. Catch you next time, Hermione. Have a good one. Not many people know, but in this game, when you die, the game actually refuses to play anymore. You have to buy another copy to continue. Imagine though. That's probably where the gaming industry is headed towards, you know? It's like you buy one copy of a game, play it once. And if you die before that, you're gonna have to buy another copy. But fortunate for you, that copy now only costs 10 bucks. But yeah, if you die, you have to buy it again. Also, we made some really impossible to do first try boss fights in the game, so that's a guaranteed 20 bucks right there. Saint Warrior Within, what kind of game is that? That was the second one of the Sense of Time trilogy. So it's just called Prince of Persia Warrior Within. But yeah, I guess, I mean, it's been a while since I played it, but it was a bit more combat focused, I think. Hence the name, but there was also kind of like two worlds, I guess. It was like the Sense of Time world, where everything was kind of alright, I guess, and then the Warrior Within, kind of like the Dark world, which had like a definitely darker vibe overall. Basically like two different times where you'd like jump back and forth. You own nothing and you'll be happy. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what Ubisoft already is doing to a degree. Basically, I mean, it's like for every game that you buy the license to play it rather than having ownership of the game, of course, because that still belongs to the company. That much is clear. But I guess Ubisoft is making it very apparent with things like The Crew, where they just really like take it off the servers and just also want to do their best to like completely remove it from everyone's library, so no one can play it anymore. There's like a built-in offline mode, so you wouldn't have to necessarily be connected to the servers to be able to play it. They just decided not to activate it. Ah, now we can do it from up here. That's cool. Like how dude didn't actually hear that. Oh yeah. Wall jumps. Whoops. Gotta make sure to balance properly here. Ah, oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I thought I could maybe like wall run here. Guess I gotta jump. I can jump in between the walls. Okay, that's really cool. See, another mechanic that would be really cool to have in an Assassin's Creed game as well. Like if you have tight spaces, allow yourself to like go between those walls. I mean, there's actual parkour athletes that go like off a 7-story building just by going all the way down to the ground between two walls. I mean, yeah, it's dangerous, of course, but it can be done. And this is, of course, done by like people who have like superior genes and like extra good movement, so they could be even better than like regular parkour athletes. I feel like it's more justified in games like Prince of Persia to lots of people because it is kind of like fantasy based, you know, so no one is like expecting pure realism. It's always funny to me when people just point out, yeah, it's just also unrealistic in Assassin's Creed or something, and I'm like, no, it's not. Caspar, that didn't last long for you to redeem the Motionless song. Yeah? They really are, Hermione. I just love watching people on like YouTube or something.
There are no worms with you. You are not repugnant.
You are not repugnant. Ah, okay, gotcha, Caspar. Also, hey there, Adrian, welcome in. Quite a few fancy parkour maneuvers were added in this. They definitely did. I don't remember everything that was added here, or that wasn't in the original games. I really like this so far. Oh shit. Oh damn. I grabbed him from behind and then ripped his gut open. I always found the Osiris worshippers in AC Origins so creepy. They were definitely a bit special for sure. But they've actually added most of the different variations that they're singing into the sound bits there. You wanna hear some different variations?
Here's the tomb of Osiris, motionless, motionless like Osiris, motionless his limbs like Osiris. Let them not remain motionless, let them not corrupt. Hail to you, Osiris, your limbs are lasting, you do not know corruption.
Corruption. Oh, that's so funny. Adrian, these guys you're fighting are never named in game, but the official sources call them Scythians or Scythians. Ah, interesting. So, is there any reason why they're named like that specifically? Or is it just like, just a name? Getting PTSD. I'm sorry.
They move not, they stir not, be it done for them as for Osiris. I am Osiris.
That's so kind of you, Caspar. To spend 1000 points just to make Hermione happy. Oh yeah, now we can also do this to go up, right?
Motionless, motionless like Osiris.
Can even like switch here.
His limbs like Osiris.
And this is so cool. I really like this. Now you've done it yourself. Because you're from Scythia, historical country. Ah, okay, I wasn't actually aware. It was like a country called like that.
You are not repugnant.
But that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for explaining, Adrian. Oh, what the? Okay then. I really fought a good war run there. I guess not. I guess not. You're glutton for punishment. Can be fun. Oh, I got reset all the way back here. Okay then. Well then. Oh, I pressed a bit too early there. That concludes the no death run. It sure does. Imagine like doing a permadeath run on a game like this. No worries, Hermione, take your time, dude. Motionless like Osiris. Wait, I'm pressing block. So I guess I can just... Nope. Huh. I guess I just really have to jump from a running position maybe, not from a hanging position. If I limited the game to 60 FPS, seems like the game has issues above 60. I think I have? Oh, not quite sure. Maybe I should do that in the control panel for the graphics card, actually. But that's a good point, yeah. Older games usually have issues running the game at higher than 60 FPS. So far just been this kind of like trying to go off a war thing. But yeah, if more things happen, then I'm definitely gonna do this during today's stream. Oh yeah, for sure, Adrian. That's what I did actually before playing this. Because I knew with an older game, you know, I might run into some issues. One thing I definitely had to address was playing this with an Xbox One controller. Because the game initially was designed for Xbox 360, I think. Was it? Or at least the PC version is more built towards Xbox 360 input. So I had to kind of like adjust the config, and also there was a mod that kind of like changes the in-game displays of buttons correctly, according to the Xbox One controller. So that really helped for sure. But the PC Gaming Wiki is an excellent site, especially when it comes to older games, but also newer games sometimes. Because you never know what kind of like weird issues there are, you know, that need to be addressed. That's definitely an excellent site that I can also just recommend not enough. Welcome back, Hermione. We died again to 4 damage. That's definitely good, yeah. I definitely know what you're talking about. That's a massive issue when I try to replay The Sims 2 on a higher resolution, because just the whole HUD becomes so small that you actually have trouble reading anything. Did I have a date with gravity? I sure did. Twice even. Well, actually all of our deaths, 3 deaths so far, we had due to gravity. But it's this point here. I tried jumping to it from a hanging position. I guess I should maybe run and then jump. Yeah, that works. Better. Man, I like the inclusion of stoves so far. It is pretty cool, even if it is very scripted. They used the hex editor to fix the HUD scaling in Deus Ex 3. Kudos to the guy who figured out what to modify. 100%. Yeah, those guys are the sort of the earth, you know, doing their best to kind of like address issues and make them fixable. I saw someone playing Half-Life 2 once on like 20 monitors or something in 32K. Couldn't read a thing, I bet. That definitely sounds ridiculous, but yeah, I mean, that's crazy they managed to pull it off. Of the sun rays here. They look beautiful. Oh, really? And I hate when we do that, when we just take down the original versions of games. The same thing happened with Assassin's Creed 3, where you can only buy the remaster now and you can't buy the original. Fortunately, I have the original on Ubisoft because I, bought it quite close to release. But it really sucks for people who just want to play the original version because, in my opinion, with Assassin's Creed 3 for instance, the original version feels better in lots of ways. Actually, there's things that the remaster like upgraded and made better, but there's also lots of ways where it feels inferior, in my opinion. Oh, I should maybe drink some water and save the game.
Shall I continue my story from here if you are called? I will continue my story from here next time.
Well then, I guess this gives us an opportunity to check real quick in the options. Maybe there's something here regarding... I mean, VSync is disabled, so it's not like locked to 60 FPS by that. The reason I'm doing that is that I'm running on a FreeSync monitor. So having VSync on usually is like not really beneficial to me. And yeah, then on 1080p. Also, give me just 1 sec. Okay. The director's cut messed up quite a lot of stuff, optimization, textures, camera angles during dialogue. That really sucks. But yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, you would really think that the remaster or like remake or whatever always leads to like the game just becoming, better. Or like more optimized. But that often doesn't seem to be the case. At least there's been a more positive example with the Tomb Raider remasters, right? Because from what I've seen Hermione and Rod play, it looked definitely like a good remaster. But it's been improved in almost any way. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go quit the game real quick and check in the control panel to lock the FPS to 60 to see if that maybe changes that one glitch we're facing. There may be some others that could potentially arise. Gonna just quickly check that here. Bosses have life bars only in the Wii U version? That is really random. But yeah, could be one of those things where they decided to cut that out of a game at a later stage and then it wasn't like communicated to the Wii U developer. The people in charge of like porting it to that. Could be. But yeah, who knows. Okay, Prince of Persia. I think I have to add that manually here to the control panel. In the meantime, you guys can listen to the main theme. I would say the Tomb Raider remaster games are now the way to play the OG Tomb Raider games. That's really good because I still haven't played those. It's good to know that, it's kind of like something that's recommended to play that way. Okay, max frame rate. Yeah, I haven't set that myself manually, so I'm just gonna set it to 60. Apply. And let's restart the game. I guess because the Wii U version had an extra augment that used the Wii U gamepad and the boss life bars were linked to that, even though you don't need a special controller for something as simple as life bars. Yeah, I would say so at least. Definitely a bit of a weird choice for sure. I'm a bit tired. Well then, I'm gonna test it out here in a sec with the next kind of like ledge we find that's like on the same level as us. Not sure if I can just jump over there like this. Let's try. It actually kills us. It's kind of funny for somebody like the prince to die from that short of a fall. It's like Geralt of Rivia style.
Requiescat in pace.
It seems like gravity is our biggest enemy so far. 4 deaths. All of them to 4 damage. Amazing. It's good that you don't have to wait for the entire loading screen animation like in Warrior Within. That is true. It's good that it doesn't take that long in comparison. Oh, did I actually lose my sword? I think I lost my sword. Gotta grab one up. That's a new rip, you don't recognize it. Yeah, that one I've added a long time ago actually. But initially when I created the Requiescat in Pace sound bit, I put in every time that Ezio says Requiescat in Pace. Like every 50 something times I think that he says it. But a lot of those are kind of like a bit copy paste or sound very similar at least. So I eventually adjusted that and only chose the ones that kind of like seem more unique, you know. Also like the way he's speaking it or the way his voice is changing. And also some that weren't by Ezio as well. There was in the selection for a long time, but I guess it's still like a lot of different variations, so it didn't get triggered too often. Requiescat in Splat. Saying you just finished the mission with Garrett and the 3 little piggies, so trippy. Or in the Blood and Wine DLC? A whole like fairy tale sequence? It definitely is a trippy one, for sure. I really like it, it's very creative. And also you can really tell how much effort they put into creating that whole world. It broke when I fell down. This fish knife is the strongest thing in the world. I prefer to call it butter knife. I want to play the Witcher games. They are so good. I mean, The Witcher 3 is still by far my favorite, personally. But yeah, they're really... I can really recommend them. I wonder. Guess I have to go up here, don't I? Yeah. Maybe war run here if I can. I can just go past him, I guess, maybe. Or just do this. Just kill him. I mean, that's fair, Hermione. I mean, I definitely understand that, you know. Because, yeah, if you have, like, lots of responsibilities and stuff, then it's hard to justify, like, game a lot, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, that's totally fair. Oh yeah. I love war runs. War jumps, I should say.
Where is kind Asha, who would stand before her stall selling fruits and flowers? Or the errant children, making trouble as all young ones do? Gone. All gone.
Can I make this jump? It's like really difficult to tell. Guess I have to try. Yeah, I can. But honestly, if you don't have too much time to play Witcher, then I probably would say go straight to Witcher 3. Because even though it is nice to play Witcher 1 and 2 to have like the backstory and some characters, I would say they're still in a way a bit more disconnected to Witcher 3. There's a good chance that Witcher 3 you're just gonna enjoy narratively and gameplay wise the most. I mean, there's also lots of people that prefer Witcher 1 and 2, but I would say Witcher 3 is probably still one of the better introductions to the series. But yeah, it's a pretty long game though. You can definitely expect like a game of a length between Origins and Odyssey. But the good thing with that game is like all the content just feels super worth it. Like worth the time and like investing yourself into. The other guy didn't hear a thing, better stealth than Valhalla. The fact that he didn't hear or see anything reminded me of Mirage stealth. Because as much as I like the Mirage stealth and have like lots of fun with it, they made the guards and AI really... I've really toned it down a lot compared to Valhalla. With how much or how little they're seeing and hearing. Because it's the thing with Valhalla, I kind of felt in lots of ways it was actually realistic. Definitely wasn't fair. And I mean, there's definitely also bugs and issues the system has. But when Valhalla stealth is working as intended, I feel like it's one of the more realistic systems using stealth. But damn punishing for sure. 100% Hermione. Yeah, I would say The Witcher 3 definitely had a influence on Origins especially. And given how it is in Valhalla based on Origins, definitely also in those games. You can also tell by just the map layout and the way the map is kind of like structured in some ways, you know. It just is very similar in that regard for sure. I wonder if I can do a wall run long enough to still grab the beam there. Yeah. What? How did I not grab the beam? I, like, straight up jumped against it. The heck? That was weird. He just didn't grab it.
Where is kind Asha, who would stand before her stall selling fruits and flowers? Or the errant children, making trouble as all young ones do? Gone. All gone.
Now this time he heard about it. To die, kindly. I'm gonna grab the sword. Thought I could do it with Y. Like earlier I said, use Y to grab the sword or something. But now I can't. Oh, never mind. I guess we're just using the dagger then. Witcher 1 isn't on consoles. Yeah, it isn't. But the good thing is it's like any computer nowadays can play it, even if you have like the crappiest of notebooks or laptops. It probably can run Witcher 1 and stream it. Okay, this time I actually wanted to grab the beam here. Okay, another save.
Should I continue from here when... Good. This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
I would think so, Hermione. I think most of the 360 games are kind of like backwards compatible, but I can have a look actually. Oh yeah, there's a backwards compatibility, and there's also an upgrade for the One X and Series consoles. So if you have an Xbox One X, if it's just a regular Xbox One, then I think it would still be backwards compatible. But yeah, I think the upgraded version is just like a resolution increase to 4K, really. I would still, just to be safe, maybe have a look specifically for Xbox One. But yeah, it definitely seems like One X and Series have received like an upgrade for the game. So it's definitely playable there.
Home. And yet nothing is as I remember. Objects once familiar and comforting now fill me with uncertainty and dread. What has happened here?
Oh shit. Never mind. Wait. Can I actually... Thank you. There's a lot of archers here. the arrows. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this move. Classic Prince of Persia Sense of Time move. The slow motion on that. Amazing. I can definitely see the depth in this combat system already. I gotcha. I do have a 360 and Xbox One as well. And a Series X, but that one is Levy's. But yeah, I eventually started like getting a couple more consoles because I wanted to be able to play all kinds of games that maybe would be difficult to play in like emulation or just wouldn't be backwards compatible and stuff, like for example some of the rhythm games like Guitar Hero and stuff. But definitely a bit of an Xbox selection now. Wanted a hint, combat hint? Yeah, sure. I don't mind a combat hint. When you jump over someone, if you want to grab them afterwards, you can hold instead of press to do it all at once. Ah. So like jump over with A and then hold with Y. I'm gonna try that for sure. The music right now gives me some Mirage vibes actually. Mainly the string instrument here that's being used. Can I maybe just drop down here? Like one there and then... I wonder... Run up one, press X to step the dagger into the plate. Ah. Okay, that's pretty cool. See, that would be another great option to make use of the combat button in parkour. Right, like in an AC game. Because it's usually never a button that they actually use in parkour for anything. But it could be used to kind of like, for example, like sink the blade into like an object used to traversal. Ah. Very cool indeed. Still can't grab the sword, can I? Trying to press all buttons here. Ah, now I can. With B. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. don't know, shutters are cool and all, but what kind of crazy architect installs them? That's what I think also with the Assassin Tombs and Assassin's Creed games sometimes. It's like, who actually went and designed all this? Who would do that? Exactly. Just makes it worse that you can actually, that's actually glowing, Casper. It's like rubbing it in your face. I just had to kill him. It was too tempting. I know I didn't have to, but... Or did I? I did. Never mind. I mean, I could probably also run past him, but yeah, that was actually meant for the assassination there. I thought it would go further up there or something. Never mind. There's a term for it, benevolent architecture. Like in every game, why does the architecture always seem to fit the protagonist's moveset? Whoa. Yeah, that is very true. But yeah, I guess that's where, you know, game logic has to take over real logic sometimes. Otherwise, it just isn't fun. Ah, we can alert enemies. Interesting. Holy shit. Sick moves.
I should be resting now, recovering from my time away, or sitting with Father. Instead, I'm forced to run and hide, sneaking about like a common thief, hunted in my own city.
Come on, can grab that. Okay. I like how the guards always announce themselves with like cuffing or something. You know, I really like how they give it like an alternative to combat here. Because I felt like Warrior Win was maybe like a bit too combat heavy overall. Exactly. Just the might of a protagonist. Anything they touch gets destroyed.
this where I should resume the tale? I will continue my story from here next time.
Imagine that was a princess curse, the curse of always standing. Oh. Kinda forgot about Vicia. That would definitely be a curse. I would have hate to have to stand the entire day. Oh shit. It was quite quick. Better time it quite perfect there. Oh shit. That'd be pretty cool, Hermione, to have that for like the more seasoned players, you know. The option to die in one hit by these traps, because it would just be more realistic, I guess.
Pay attention to what the prince overheard as he drew close to where I was being kept.
Okay, get some health back here because I was pretty close to dying there.
Good. This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
Even on the hardest difficulty, they're not one-shots. Yeah. Yeah, it would definitely be cool to have. Maybe some mods would allow you to do that. If people have created it. Yeah, no worries, Casper. Definitely get some rest. Definitely sounds like you could need it. And definitely don't stay on my account of like feeling worse in any way. So yeah, I hope you have a good night, dude. I hope you have a good rest as well. And I hope that your eyesight also feels much better tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for being here.
Writing from the Old Kingdom.
Ancient writing. Yeah, we're gonna try to uncover some. But yeah, have a good one, dude. I'll probably catch you tomorrow. Oh, you have a well-rested perk. That's a good one to have.
Many years ago, I journeyed with the Maharaja of India to the island of Time, intending to claim its secrets. What we discovered was a barren, ruined place. Its halls deserted, its gardens gone. on to
Boy, that was nice.
strange tales.
It was like mid-air.
An empress. But of the enigmatic creature, there was no trace. We returned to India with treasure in peace. A staff, a dagger, an empty hourglass covered in jewels, and books. Such secrets they contained. For even then, I was an older man and knew that my time would soon be at an end. The books showed me that life eternal was not beyond my reach, but it required the essence of the Empress herself, the power of the sands. But you were gone. They were gone. Or so I thought. I turned my attention towards other pursuits and left that dream behind. But then, 4 weeks ago, the dagger stirred and showed me things, whispered to me in my sleep. It drew me here, towards Babylon. Alas, the Maharaja did not share my vision, would not grant me leave. So I slew him and claimed his kingdom, his army for my own. Nothing would stand between me and my desire.
Interesting. That's a voice actor we can actually hear in AC1. Quite sure. That makes sense, you know, it's 2 years between this and AC1, and it's also done by Ubisoft Montreal, of course. At least partially. So it would make sense to have like some voice actors being shared between the games. We found the Witcher Enhanced Edition Director's Cut. Is that different from Enhanced Edition itself or DC by itself? If those are even things. I think I had just Witcher Enhanced Edition. So talking about the first game, right? Or is it the second one? The first one. Okay, so I just had a look. The Enhanced Edition is just what everybody plays nowadays. It basically means that they overhauled some core mechanics of combat a little bit. So that one I would just recommend in general, and I think it's also the only version you can buy. As for Director's Cut, that one is basically more in connection to how much nudity you want to have. I'm not sure why they call it the Director's Cut, but it's more like the uncensored version of a game, I guess, where you basically have, there's basically like romantic cards you can win, I guess, and I guess those would be like exposed. So that's part of the director's cut apparently. I guess you have to make a choice for yourself if that's something you want to have for the game. But I just played the Enhanced Edition, I think. No worries. $7 on Steam. I can also recommend looking on GOG, because that's of course a launcher from CDPR, and the games there go regularly on sale. I think there's just been a sale quite recently. Maybe it's still going on. I'm not sure if it is also for Witcher games. They're on sale there very often. Probably wouldn't pay more than $3 on GOG if it's on sale. I mean, you can get like Witcher 3 for $10 or so on sale, I think, over there. And I think that sometimes even includes the like DLCs. I think it might be 10 to 15, but still, it's a steal for Witcher 3 and the DLCs. Yeah, so from what I know, GOG was like completely owned by CDPR. It was like their own kind of like launcher they brought out. And what I found cool about it is that they kind of like have a philosophy of trying to have as many games as possible DRM free. Which means you can just download them and you can start them whenever you want to. You don't have to like launch GOG for it. You don't have to be online. There's like nothing changing nothing in the background checking if you actually own the game. So it's really good if you just wanna like really feel like, okay, this is now mine, I can keep it, you know. So yeah, a lot of the games that are DRM free, which is really nice. This game as well here. Where are we going from here? Not sure if I can make this jump. Oh, fair. It really is. Yeah, if I have a choice, then I mean, I usually go with Steam, of course, but GOG is definitely also one I like to go with. Yeah, that's totally fair. If you're mainly playing on like consoles and stuff. But yeah, GOG I can definitely recommend 100%. This is mine. Well, I guess he found the throne. This is the end of the game. Well, that is until we find the second throne. But we found the first one. Exactly, Hermione. One isn't quite enough. I wonder if there's any kind of like water source here. Also definitely like to save the game. Oh, what's here?
Recklessly, the prince drew his weapon and charged forward, intending to rescue me. It was as if he had learned nothing from his past adventures. Or perhaps he'd simply forgotten, made blind and deaf by fear and rage. This is how it happened. This is how I died.
No!
What have we here?
The Vizier!
Ah, you must be the Prince of Persia. Come home at last. Too late, I'm afraid. I believe I have something of yours.
No! Kylena!
Jesus. It was intense.
Father, forgive what I have done, wherever you are.
You have gained the recall. Rest in peace, Kalina. Yeah, that was kind of wild what happened to the Vizier there. He went straight up Spider-Man with one of his powers where he gains like the spider arms. You think I like Hermione? There's the second throne. Yep, that was... Well, I guess that's the game now. We found both thrones. Oh yeah, rewind power. That's gonna be very handy indeed.
Run for your lives!
Run for your lives. Or not. Maybe you should have become motionless like Osiris. And survive. Oh shit.
There are no worms with you.
No.
You are not repugnant.
Rewind. Oh, whoops. You are not repugnant.
They move not, they stir not. Be it done for them as for Osiris. I am Osiris.
I am Osiris. That's all your channel points. Requiescat in pace.
Is this where I should resume the tale next time?
Requiescat in pace.
I will continue my story from here next time.
Maybe I have to do some predictions soon so you can win back some channel points. Oh shit. Come on, go. Jesus. And now? Ah, okay. I didn't actually see there was like a gap between two walls there.
Should I continue from here when you return? Good. This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
Having a will probably download the GOG Galaxy app and when searching for Witcher 1 you can find all the editions, but you can't actually buy the Enhanced Edition Director's Cut. You can view the Enhanced Edition page even buy from there. And the cover image actually says Enhanced Edition DC, but that's weird. It definitely is. And you searched in the actual store, I assume? I mean, yeah, if it's like 70 cents there. But yeah, I mean, that's an even better deal, I guess. 10% of the initial price you saw on Steam. I guess what you could do alternatively is maybe like use a website for GOG. And maybe see if you can buy it there, because it would show up in your account either way on GOG Galaxy. Yeah, no worries. I think also because they're like literally games by CDPR, I guess you have maybe also like a bigger chance of getting a higher discount there, I would think. Oh, actually dealing more damage now. Ah, okay, gotcha, Hermione. But yeah, it doesn't seem like you're missing out on too much with the director's cut. Not many people seem to have a problem. Yeah, I mean, I played the Enhanced Edition, and I would definitely say if it was an alright experience, so... If it's for 70 cents, I guess there's only so much you can do wrong with it. I've collected 10 cent credits. Okay. Right. Gotta have that nudity. That's crazy how many nude mods are out there. Like, holy shit, whenever I look at Nexus mods to like look up some, you know, interesting mods for games that I want to play, it's just crazy how popular those seem to be at times. And buy a bundle of 1000 cent credits. Exactly. It's like the precursor of the Helix credits. And that's some damage. The X and Y combo.
Once more the wheels of suffering are set in motion by my hand. In taking Kylina from the island of time, I've changed the course of history. Without the sands of time, I never journeyed to Azad, never killed the Vizier. Now he lives again, driven by the same mad desire. I promised no harm would come to her.
Shall I continue my... I will continue my story from here next time.
I am being pushed deeper into the palace and further from my enemy.
But definitely not wrong with your observation that everyone has excellent storytelling abilities.
What's happening? What has the Vizier done to me? I don't...
Everything had come full circle. The prince had resurrected his greatest enemy. Worse, he had accidentally delivered me into the man's hands, unleashing a nightmare plague across Babylon. As if this was not enough, the prince had nearly been transformed by the sands himself. Though he had avoided death, he had not escaped entirely untouched.
Wake up, Prince. Wake up. Wake up! The way behind you is gone, so you will have to find another exit from these sewers. Be quick about it. Start moving.
What?
Should I continue?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Good. This is a fine place to start the tale.
Who's there?
GG has stats for how long to beat a game, that's cool. Yeah. Honestly, I can't recommend GOG highly enough. It's a really good service, in my opinion. Especially the whole DRM free thing, because it seems like none of the other launchers really do that. Would right bumper to swing. Press A to release. Oh yeah.
Be careful. The planks are slick. Mind your balance.
Hammer. Okay.
Good, good. Head down. Oh, they do not seem to like the light. Lead them into the light! Strike while they are blind!
Gotta say, the take of time is really blurry in this game. It is. And I'm also playing on 1080p, right? That's probably more than people had when they initially played this. After all these years, some people are actually working on texture mods for this game, which includes the dagger. Oh, that's cool. It's always great when people like try to work on those things for people that still wanna like re-experience it. That's really good. Ah, that's interesting animation here for walking on these poles. Can I go into water? Not sure. I can. Also drink from it like this. Noise. Camera's a bit weird here. that comic wo Hermione just had a look. But yeah, female portrayal, am I right? In some video games. It is really cool, Adrian. The fact that you can stand on those poles. I definitely like that. I really like the additions they've gotten here. Ah, now this is open. Okay. Didn't realize. Now what? Leap of faith? That seems like that bug with me being, you know, kind of bumped into the air, going off a ledge is actually gone with a 60 FPS lock. So good call there, Adrian. Oh shit. It's of English.
Sand monster?
Call it what you will, Prince. You have been given the ability to destroy your enemies. Now use it.
Oh yeah, I like that ability. Let's use it.
What benefit is this? Even as I fight them, I grow weaker.
Kill them then. Let their lives replenish yours. He is good, is it not?
Wait.
I knew you had it in you.
I do. Ah.
I assume this is not permanent?
It is, if you want it to be.
I do not.
But you will.
about Witcher 1 currently installing. Nice. That's awesome, Hermione. I hope you have a great time with it. I think AC1 came out 2 years after this, definitely quite a technology leap there. It really was. Yeah, I talked about it with Rod the other day, but yeah, it's crazy to think about, isn't it? Much more advanced. Oh shit, I'm kind of like losing my health here. I just realized. Whoopsie. Maybe I should kill some guys. That's not good. Shouldn't have. Waste the time there, I think. But it's definitely crazy thinking about how much more graphically and technologically advanced AC1 has become in comparison.
Why then is this happening to me?
You have been infected by the sands of time, as I am sure you have noticed. Maybe it's the dagger. Maybe it's all the time you've spent amongst the sands. Or amongst the Empress. Either way, you are resisting it. Mostly.
Mostly?
You did just transform into something rather unique, so I think the word is quite appropriate. Think of it this way. You have been given a gift. You're stronger, faster.
Uglier.
Now.
That explains the transformation. But who are you?
Have you not realized? I am your untapped potential, your unrealized dreams. I am part of you.
You're inside me?
Shit. Yeah, sorry guys, I tried to read chat, but okay, I died. I guess. Fair enough. I kind of wanted to call it here soon either way, so if there's like a... Is there like an autosave, or am I gonna spawn back at the last menu save that I did? I mean, if I go and retry here, I'm gonna like probably be put back into the Dark Prince form, right? Now the question is, do I have a save here? Or not? I have no idea. If it goes by like autosaves as well. No worries, Hermione. Yeah, I do kind of want to call it here soon either way. But that sounds good. I hope you enjoy the start to Witcher 1 once it's installed. Remember watching teasers and whatnot for the original AC, being completely amazed that you can grab onto anything sticking out of a wall. It really was. I haven't really played many different video games like that before AC1. But I remember being super blown away just by the amount of freedom you had with a, you know, kind of like a parkour and traversal. Because often, I mean, in games like Prince of Persia, it's definitely more streamlined in terms of like where you have to go to get to one point. I guess what AC1 kind of like did different is that you had like these mechanics, but you were completely free to go anywhere, into any direction. Just a very freeing kind of like feeling it created. And that you could like scale any building as well, of course. Oh, I love that song, Whip It. Definitely one of those I played lots of times on Guitar Hero as well. You guys have the same thought there? Ah, okay, I gotcha, Adrian. So that means if I'm in the Dark Prince form, there's like no way to save, right? That's what I'm understanding here. Or basically have to play until I'm like not the Dark Prince anymore. And then find a fountain and only then I can have the next save. Well, it's a bit unfortunate timing-wise because, yeah, I kind of have to call it here for tonight. But I guess we just redo the part with the Dark Prince. It's not overly much we've done, so I'm just gonna redo that part, I guess, next time. Because the last save I've done was just before the Dark Prince part. You think there are a few instances where the game lets you save at the start of a Dark Prince segment? Ah, okay. I think that's what I did actually. Yeah, before we kind of like fully transformed, I guess. There was like a fountain. So, yeah. I guess I should be fine. It's maybe like 10 minutes or so. Thanks for the tips there, Adrian. And for the insight. No worries, Hermione. Thank you for being here. And yeah, thank you also for the company. You as well, Adrian. It was definitely cool to make a start on this game. I really enjoyed it so far. And I also like the story pacing so far. It's definitely on the rails in a way, but in a good way, for sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and quit. And then this is gonna be it for today. Yeah, thank you all so much for coming by and for joining me here for the start of Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones. It's probably the game we're gonna be playing tomorrow as well, I would think. Gonna have to see. Tomorrow's actually Levis' birthday, so I probably won't be streaming much, if at all. So I'm gonna keep it open for now. But yeah, if we're not streaming tomorrow, though, we're definitely gonna be back on Friday. So tonight I would actually like to rate playing catch up. Because I never get a chance to rate him most of the time. He's usually like very late with his streams. Which one is installed? Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a very quick game to install, isn't it? Doesn't have too much power size. But against also another game from 2007, I think. Yeah, 9 GB. That's not too bad. Cheers, Hermione. Appreciate you joining with a raid. I can really highly recommend catch up if you haven't catched them before. Or caught them before, I should say. He's a really chill dude. He plays a lot of different games. He's usually like doing a challenge where he's trying to play through all the viewer pick games within a year. And then people can donate to a good cause. Or he does if he doesn't do the challenge. Maybe you have to, Hermione. But yeah, catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Until then.